Alright guys, so back in Microsoft Word we're going to look at headers and footers. Now not the basics of headers and footers because you've kind of done that already. I think you did that in grade 10. So I'm going to show you what else we could do with the headers and footers in a Word document. A couple of nice features that you may or may not be aware of. So let's start off at the top. I'm going to go to the header. Remember how to get into the header of a document? Well, there's a couple of ways. I would just double click at the top, right at the top there, and it opens up my header and footer. Voila, it's the quickest, easiest way that I'm aware of. We already know that here on this section, the header and footer section, we already know that, we can put in page numbers and we can put in little sections where we can type information that will appear at the top or the bottom of each page. Like we know that. Okay, so there's all this stuff that actually looks quite nice. But there's a couple of things that we can also put into our headers and footers, which are called fields. A field is something that is it's automated. It holds some bit of code that the program will run at a certain time, either when you open or close the document or when you update the field. Let me show you what I mean. Here in the insert group, so I'm still in my header here, okay, I can also be in my footer, it's the same thing. I can put, just remember, you can put this in the header or the footer, doesn't matter, alright? Just in an exam paper, they might say, in the header, put this, or in the footer, put this. It's the same thing. All right. So let's have a look. In the insert group, I have got the first thing says date and time. I can insert the date and time without having to type it out automatically into my header or footer. Let's see what options I have. If I click on date and time, you can see I have a whole bunch of formats available. I can go and select a particular format. So if I like that one, it's a good one, and I can say great, it's English. I can set that as my default date and time format and update automatically. Like, you may or may not be asked to do this. It might be that a question would say just insert the date and time. However, a question might say insert the date and time and make sure that it updates automatically or that it's always current. Okay, so that's what the update automatically does. So when you open this document, the date and time updates to the date and time that you've opened the document. All right, let's have a look and see what it does. I click OK, and there it is there. Now, obviously, we know it's a field because if I go and move my mouse over it, you see it get this light gray background behind it. I can also right-click on it, and I'll see in my context-sensitive menu, I've got update field, edit field, toggle field codes. That tells me this is not just a little bit of text. This is a field that I've used. So that is inserting the date and time. Let's see what else we can put into our header and our footer. I'm going to take that out the way. And you know what I am going to do is in my header, I'm going to give myself 3 columns. 3 columns, just like that. So I can insert 3 different things and not get them mishmashed together so you don't get confused. All right. Did you see how I did that? Okay. Header, blank, 3 columns, there. Okay, cool. So let's go back here. It says type here. Well, I shall. Thank you very much. So let's put the date and time like we did before. I'll choose something different just for fun. Voila. Then I'm going to go over there in the middle, and in the middle I'm going to go to the next part, and this says document info. So let's see what we have. I click on document info, the author, the file name, the file path, the document title, or even one of these. Or even one of these, as you can see here, document property, or a field that I go and choose from a long list. And trust me, it's a long list, okay? So let's do the file name, for example. There's the file name. That is the name of this file, and it's automatically generated, okay? Fantastic. Let's go to my third spot here, and you know what? Let's see what else I can put in here. The file path, the document title, file path. Let's see what that. Oh, wow! That's my file path. Okay, it's long, so it's not going to fit on there. But you'll see that's what it does. So you can see, guys, when I click on document info and I insert something, it's awesome. Let's go to the footer. Let's put something in the footer. Document info. Let's do the document title. I don't have a title for this. Let's see what else we can put in here. Document property, abstract, author, category, comments, company address, keywords, published date. My goodness, there's a lot of data we can put in here. Let's just put published date there just because I can. You know what, let's just choose today. There it is. And of course we have quick parts as well. Auto text. There it is there. So these are just, at the moment, all I have is M and Matthew for my name. Not much else there, I'm afraid. But there you go, guys. Headers and footers. Look at the insert group here. Have a look at date and time, document info, and quick parts, and see what sort of fields you can add into the header or footer of your document.